All right, everybody, welcome in to the stream. My name is PyroJ, and I am overjoyed to be bringing you tonight's Valorant action for post-university, post-esports, and I got my jersey on as well. Huge shout out to Denny for the help over with the post-esports team. I believe he is coaching the Smash squad tonight, but all things Valorant here for the squad. Week 1 was last week, but it had to get rescheduled. So we actually got a back-to-back night here for post-esports Valorant. Give it up for that. Very excited to be tracking the team this spring semester. In fact, the last time we saw them was April 2025. So nearly a year since the post-Valorant squad sees the action right here, right now. Hope you guys are excited to get underway here. I myself am. If you don't know me, I'm PyroJ. I'm an Shoutcaster for Rocket League, but I also follow Collegiate for Valorant. I was actually at a Big Land CECC last year in May, casting the action there for Collegiate Valorant. So as you can hear in the background, select your agent. We are actually ready for map number 1. I think we should just head on in and get to it. Let's do this thing. And this is my first time broadcasting Valorant for a stream like this in a while, so I did have to fix some video settings. I hope everything is looking crisp, but feel free to let me know in the chat if anything can be fixed for you guys between audio and video and all that good stuff. And let's take a look. Post is indeed on defense, so we at least got the teams on the right side. That's good to see. Vero, Mojo, Dissident, Bray, and Sprayonce are our players. I think I had Steve Jobless as Sprayonce instead of Sprayonce, so they had the pronoun she her, so I'm assuming Sprayonce is also she her. That's what we're going with here. So let's get into it, everybody. Map 1 of the best of 3 for NECC, and we are off to the races. It is a bit of a quiet start here, it seems, on this A site. Not a peep was had, so we'll peep on over to the other side. Vero pinging garden, action heard early, turrets out, trailblazers up. That Yoru TP is heard as well, so Bray preparing for the action, flashes out, but shots won't hit. Vero hoping they can get the trade, but it's gonna be difficult with a guiding light straight to the face. Vero a second one, blinding them completely. But makes it tough to keep that action as well. They have reinforcements, though, of Dissident. Finding Flash out in the way. Chip damage on the Yoru, but that's not enough. Couple site eliminations made. Sprayonce gets 1. Headshot on the Crollo. That's going to be 3 for Sprayonce. Can she make it 5? Oh, no, it's the Ghost to beat out Sprayonce. Round 1 goes to the other team, Post Esports, with some work to do. And so Post Esports heading up against Carleton Ravens this time around, guys. And I think the game could be a little bit louder, so let me start to fix that. Hopefully that audio is better for you guys. In fact, I think that might be better. Yeah, so as I was trying to say, Carleton 1-0 in NECC so far. They had 2 overtime map wins against their first opponent. So they seem to like overtime. They seem to operate quite well against it. Yoru clone. Walk right by Dissident. Things on the other side, though. Was Yoru just a decoy? It could seem so. All classics here. For Post Esports, they've saved completely into the next round, as you might expect, but that doesn't mean they can't get eliminations. Mojo does find 1. Vero hold things down here in the tube. The site is being attacked once again. An nade should help Vero at least hold the space for a moment, but this corner, a little bit dodgy. He knew ya, doesn't see it coming. Weapon upgrade in the form of a bulldog for Vero. As she walks very delicately in the sight, checks behind, and that's gonna be an elimination against Vero. Dissident, again, great eliminations made by Post in this round. This is one of those save rounds where you really don't expect to take the round win. You just want to find as many eliminations as possible. And they've done quite well to do that. 3 eliminations will be great for the economy. Dissident gonna go for maybe a ninja defuse as the whole team left the site. Not quite. Oh, but 2 kills confirmed. Look at that.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
I'll tell you guys what, if you don't know much about Valorant, that's not a win on the scoreboard for Post, but it is a win in terms of expectations. The economy.
Time to jump.
Just destroyed on the side of Carleton. And there's very little chance, in fact, there's no chance for full rifles and full shields to be brought out from Carleton in this round. This could be the turning point for Post. Quite a bit of cheating to the other side of the site here. Vero catching some action. The instant TP here from Mojo. This backside is very precarious in the sense of those blast packs being thrown, those paint shells being tossed. Mojo doesn't get the trade. That spray down a stinger was purchased by Yoru. Was that the light buy from everybody? We'll have to find out. Carleton hoping they just get the bomb down. They will.
1 enemy remaining.
Looks like the work has been done. Just about. Uh-oh. Hold on. Revy in the tube with the sheriff. Good for 2, but good for no more than that. Mojo takes down 3 and earns our first semester point for Post Esports. Many more to come.
The fools gave us a window. Smash through it.
Many more to come, but look at these ultimates. 1 point for Mojo and Sprayonce to get those ultimates online. Ultimate economy, something we'll be paying attention to throughout the game. Not only how close these players are, but how long they decide to hold on to them to use them together. That's, I think, one of the best marks of collegiate cohesion is, are you using those ultimates wisely with your team at the same time in those clutch situations? Or are they used more for hero plays? Dissident already finds one on that side from Shower. Dissident has done a great job of holding on to that territory and challenging it each and every time, following it up with eliminations as well.
Spike planted.
Mojo doesn't see anyone on that side of the smoke, nor does Sprayonce on the other. They are still being a little careful. Flash taken out. Mojo takes one down. And Vero with the kill on the other side. Mojo following up with another. Vero cleans up. 1 kill after the other. Vero will take the defuse. And Post Esports have tied things up.
No, you don't deserve my inventions.
Great work from Vero on the elbow, ensuring that those eliminations are made. If they're not, there could be a pinch situation onto Mojo, trying to hold that backside. This team has a formidable defense on Bind, and you know what? I think they're taking the right risks. B site, they play very far back because they have that Sentinel. A site, they play a little more aggressive because that's where your flashes, your smokes, and your initiator is.
Give them nothing.
It's working out so far. Economy looks bleak here for Carleton in this round. I don't expect some expensive purchases from them. Shower's been contested quite a bit. Great information here from Bray. He catches the clone as well as Yoru. Along with Sky. This is the kind of patience needed from a strong and confident defense. That guiding light will find one in sight. That is Mojo in sight, hoping to time this flash well. And this is the perfect way to do it as well. Look at the ground. That flash will rise right above this box. Ooh, and Vero has a very keen eye on the Yoru teleporter as well, it seems. That's the teleporter. Couple of them. Over and onto A site. Most esports may just find themselves having the advantage now that they've kept 2 on this site. They can contest it a bit, though, these sky smokes.
Right here.
Making things a little more difficult. Sprayonce hoping they can catch someone out of the smoke. That's a awkward time for the reload, but it's good enough.
Refreshing.
Get the wallbang kill.
Enemy spotted. A.
Onto the Yoru. Another through the box. Is that going to be 2 wallbangs? Good enough for some chip damage. Bray follows up with the kill.
Dropping a smoke.
Mojo utilizing that dimensional drift just to gain information. They turn around 180 to make the kill. The last in the clove smoke. There's no hope here for the Brimstone. They just have to wait. Watch. And maybe hold on to a weapon. Oh. Or grab a kill.
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check.
Okay, loser pup. We see you. We see you with that new secondary. Grabbing the kill there. All right. But we're not shaking. Most esports, 3 wins in a row. And now's the time when things get a little bit heated. 4 ultimates online. Right now for Carleton. And they'll be full buying into this round as well. This is where the best of Carleton will be seen, no doubt about it.
I've got your trail.
Could we expect out of it, Bray, immediately, knowing the team is coming. The cabbages are out, and they're in search of Bray. Bray eliminates one, but through the smoke, Vero goes down. That is all of the Sentinel utility. Bray looks away at the wrong time, and everyone's cornered. Everyone's pinched. Sprayonce, the last remaining. The movement there. Maybe uses that extra speed to get a second kill. Getting away from those paint shells, but this round is signed, sealed, delivered over for Carleton. And their ultimate utility was great there. I mean, they use the Sky ultimate to gather the fact that nobody's really hanging out in sight, right? There was no site presence from Post Esports that did allow Carleton to walk their way onto site.
Find the weakest link.
It's not a bad strategy for Post Esports. They can always set up for the post plant, but with everybody kind of falling like dominoes, there really was no setup for that. So hope to rebound on this round. More than enough economy here for Post Esports to spend, get the weaponry they want and that they like. Everybody opting for that Vandal.
Keep up.
Full tilt strategy on the B site. This is a huge difference maker. Dissident to maybe use that decoy to his advantage, and he does. Not without taking some significant damage, though. That is a bold move to make to backside, but it works out for Dissident. They've got numbers.
Enemy spotted. B.
Vero's clearing shower. Sprayonce goes down. Not dead yet. Unutilized. Bray solo on the site. Trying to catch this Cypher out. Not gonna happen quite yet. Ooh, but there's that flash, and there's an indication that there's many here to come. The spike is found onto the A site. Here come Post Esports.
I know exactly.
Ready to get back over. Everyone will be detected. And with 50 seconds on the clock, you imagine Carleton will certainly consider that B site. That swift rotate. That's going to call the action to Dissident to get back over. But it's just the rolling thunder. It's just the flashes. It's just the fault line. You don't have the health to hold a position against the whole team here. Oh, yeah. Wait.
30 seconds left.
Dissident, perfect timing. Taking down the spike carrier. Unfortunately, 4 posts, they do find elimination. Their Rolling Thunder could delay it just a little bit more.
One enemy
Perfect
remaining.
timing on the Rolling Thunder. Mojo cleans up on 1 elimination. Showstopper is active. It's alive. Can Vero get away
10
and around
seconds left.
from it? Blast Pack's utilized. Dissident down. Spike can't be put down, though. And Vero will clean up the job. 4th kill for Vero. Mojo found another in that round. And Dissident went down, but not without a high impact there. You remember that first elimination. Out and over. Do I have free cam enabled here? Oh, God, I don't. That's okay. Out and B short. It was a perfect decoy usage, accompanied with Mojo's abilities. And back on the aggressive is Dissident. Oh my, and they hear plenty of opponents, but they walk right into the Trailblazer. That is a
Alarm bot down.
devastating reality.
Bomb grenade out. No peeking.
Lockdown has the potential to turn things around here for Post Esports. It be used, waiting patiently is Vero. May have to play against that boom bot. That decoy's down. Paint shell's avoided. Vero, oh God, standing in between the spray, the bullets. Somehow Mojo finds 2 on the elbow.
Last
Bray
player
goes down.
standing.
It's just up to Mojo. He does get the raise. The not dead yet popped. It goes from a 1v2 to a 2v1.
Drop in a smoke.
The smoke provided for Mojo's defuse. Oh no, they're not found.
Last
At
player
elbow,
standing.
they're found instead. At back sight, Mojo goes down. 1v2 completed by Revy to tie this game. And that smoke can work for or against you. I think maybe it could have worked for Mojo had the timing been right. But instead, Revy playing on that backside, creeping from behind. Ended up having the perfect positioning. We got a tie game, and we have tough economy here for Post, but it is enough.
Prepare for hellfire.
Pay for what they need. Orbital strike easily avoided here. And a barrage of utility is met at A short.
Drop in a
Instant
smoke.
spike as well.
Here, gas.
Spike planted.
Is this an opportunity for Post Esports to utilize these fantastic retake ultimates? Dimensional Drift popped here. Let's take a look at what Mojo finds. Oh, already 2 out of lamp, 1 out of sight. Bray's ready to use that flash. So is the rest of the team to take advantage of it.
One
Bray
enemy
finds
remaining.
1, and instantly traded. Dissident looking for the last. This was Revy. This was the one who took down everybody at the very end of it, but Vero gets the kill needed.
Change of plans.
And we watch as Dissident calmly diffuses the spike.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
Mojo's hyped up. The team is hyped up. That's a timeout taken. And that's a tough one for Carleton to lose. I mean, you pop the orbital strike right away on that A site and deliver your team all the way through this site. You take ownership of this entire area of Lamp. But I think Post Esports had a fantastic strategy, which was to flood into Lamp with their utility. Breach is such a great agent to retake those key areas, especially those close quarters. And they get right through, push the team out. The Dimensional Drift provides all the information for the team to work together with flashes and flooding the site to retake and defuse. It's probably the best retake that we've seen out of Post Esports, so it really speaks volumes about their team chemistry, their coordination, their ability to bounce back when it's needed here on Bind. Continue on, and couple pings being made by the team here. We see they're
Placing alarm bot.
marking
Placing
sand.
bomb
This is
grenade.
where Dissident got that first blood a few rounds ago. Try for it again. Will Mojo assist in this endeavor? It seems so.
Decoy.
Opportunity for a clone to come out. Dissident has the follow ready with the flash.
Flash out.
Pops it. Here we go. They heard the sheriff. Oh, and Mojo.
Clearing out.
It's their mark. Woo. Somehow Revy gets out of that situation. Fantastic.
down,
Look
B.
for the team here, though. Spike is down.
Drop in a smoke.
And Revy, maybe you got out of that chaotic situation, but hold on.
One enemy remaining.
Devious out of the Yoru. About as patient as you can be, holding up in garden, crouching in the corner. Surely there isn't Revy crouching in that corner as well, right? No, they were seen already near sand.
Right here.
And they hear the footsteps at long. Dissident gets the elimination.
Left.
Hunts down their prey. And upgrades their secondary.
They think they're better than us. I can tell.
Post Esports. Catching wind of victory. Flying high. Very good to see them find their stride here on defense. I think having the advantage on the defensive half of Bind is going to be important for them.
Behind me.
Wrapping up this half confidently will set them up for success.
I've got your trail.
This time around, Mojo wants to fight for Shower. And you can see everybody kind of pushed off the site on B. Mojo does get their elimination from Shower. But you hear the plan immediately made here. This ultimate here from Bray has not been utilized the entire half. I think now is the time. Here we go. Bray going to take out all utility usage from their opponents. They do get a kill here. But no one else really does. Sprayonce the final one remaining with 3 others. The opponents there, 2 of them at the same position. There's just nowhere really to go here for Sprayonce, especially if you don't get that first kill here. Here's the footsteps though. Excuse me, she heard the footsteps on the other side. It wasn't enough.
Last
The
round
crash
in
and
the half.
splash is successful for Carleton as they nearly tie this game. Post Esports have done a great job of getting these first bloods, these eliminations at the start of the round. Mojo up to 17 on the defensive side. You gotta wonder what kind of value they'll bring in the next half.
That's how you survive.
So go for this first kill again as well. They have an ultimate. They have so much utility. They do dodge a flash. They do get a couple kills. Mojo! Holding on to all that utility and still taking those fights head on.
Cutting through.
The confidence of a stone cold killer, and that's what Mojo brings to the table here. Could bring a 7th win at the end of this half to Post. Patient. Our Carleton, they have to figure out a plan to secure this 3v5 victory. It's 2v5. It's nearly 1v5. Dissident, patient as ever, waiting for them to crawl their way into sight and try to plant that spike. It's not gonna happen. Rolling Thunder available. Not needed.
Body bags.
Dissident closes the deal, and that's a 7-5 lead for Post Esports. Moving into the second
Trust my
half.
bots. They only malfunctioned that one time, and honestly, she won't miss that finger.
So it's a solid half at a Post Esports. I will admit, I think attack can be tougher to get a good strategy around here on Bind. But it also depends on your composition, and I like how Post Esports are set up for this. Double initiator, you've got your information, you've got plenty of flashes between Yoru, KO, Breach. There's a lot of utility power on offense for this team. See how that's all put together. Guiding light avoided. There's a flash. They don't see it coming. They're stunned. Fantastic fault line. Combination usage. from the initiators. It's all about empowering Mojo for those kills. Finds one off rip through the smoke. Brimstone eliminated. Uh-oh, but from behind, Yoru's already there. The teleporter
Spike down A.
from Carleton's Yoru ruins the day for Post. And now it's just Dissident and Mojo. Where do you go? What do you do? Dissident. That TP passes right by him with the classic. Nearly finds their mark. Mojo on the 1v2. Dare I say this is feasible?
Time to jump.
As a teleporter.
Fake teleport.
There. Fake teleportation. Has to pop out and get blitzed elimination. So difficult. Revy holds the ground.
Just swapping in new fusion cells.
And that'll be a round 1 victory. And we all know how this game works. It's likely a round 2 victory as well for Carleton. But don't forget about how that first half went. Round number 2 actually coming down to the wire. These thrifty rounds are more than feasible for Post Esports.
Quick peeks now.
Cutting through.
Shower has been scary. It's been very valiantly fought for. Mojo secures that space. Here's the other Yoru as well. Secondary flashes out, but it's no use against the spray. Molly is there. Bray's going down to the explosives.
Spike carrier killed.
It's too much ember and flames for him to deal with.
I got the spike.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Reloading.
That boombot has to go down. It does for now. Sheriff in the hand of Sprayonce could be a game changer. And there's one kill. Bucky goes down from Loser Pup. Vero hoping, praying that they can avoid the flash. And even if that's a reality, you're not getting through that bulldog.
I'll shut them down. Until then,
2 eliminations made on the save. Not bad, honestly, from either team. As we move into this round, full kit for Post. And that kill leader of Mojo has to opt either for the Outlaw full shield or the Vandal light shield. Ends up going with the rifle here. Dissident loves this fight for Shower. Sees it as a first blood paradise. This time around just doesn't really have the team to support him. So the noise made, the flash secured. Gotta remember that flash there from Sky does inform the team as to whether they've seen someone or not. Very important that Dissident does get seen by that flash to set up the surprise play on the other site. Timidly walking. Oh no, the whole team has been found out. You either rotate or you sprint on the site. And here we go. Here comes the sprint. Oh, that trap wire causing chaos for the team. Revy finds 2. But not before Mojo gets into sight. Bad timing on the utility. Vero does get the trade. 2v2. And Vero, no teammate really here to work with. Is Dissident all the way on the other side. Vero's wondering, can they buy time for Dissident to get there? Sometimes the reinforcements are called, but they arrive late. The barrel of a gun found. They have no idea. Dissident gets a timely kill. And make it double. Dissident. The 1v2 clutch with 19 hit points to walk away with.
And there we have some beat.
And it's the lead held by Post. Very important round, and I mean, the indication just didn't come quickly enough, I think, to Carleton that there could have been someone rapping. That lurk play can be so scary, but so valuable. So much so that Dissident doesn't mind playing alone once again. they're not seen by the Sky Flash this time. And they're coy with it. Can't find two this round.
Out.
Mojo, what do you see in Garden? Nobody. No one peeking their head out from back sight. But somehow, some way, that Yoru has found the kill. Goes for two. I don't know. Did their teleporter must have expired, but they decided to stay. The biggest worry here for Post is this utility from Cypher. Revy has set up these trap wires in a position that just does not allow for Post to cleanly walk into sight. About makes a great kill, but Sprayonce has that equalizer. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Technically, you could rotate here, but you have to move now. They opt not to. It's going to be the sight hit. Will anybody peek their head out? Oh, no trap wire hit quite yet, but they can hear it. Revy takes two. And again, oh man, it's just such a difficult site to walk into when there is a Cypher. You don't know where those trap wires are placed. There's so many scary places for them to go. And let's be honest, if you're caught in one, that Revy has been way too valuable. They're setting up some kind of smoke or some kind of position where they can instantly make the kill.
Oh shite, I lost my
Back
pet
soon.
rock.
It's a tie game here, and you can see for yourselves the kind of situation we're in. Dissident opts to, well, buy a whole rifle. Ultimate utilized in an interesting round. Ooh, it's going to be a difficult one to take advantage of, but a lot of players actually pushed off the site. Only momentarily. Oh, wow. Classic elimination on the flank play from Carleton. That is a dirty one from Sprayonce. Has it opened up the avenue to crawl over to B site? I think the only thing Mojo has is a shorty, so that's going to be tough to work with as this round progresses. Sprayonce upgraded to the Guardian. That's two rifles in the hand of this team. And here they come. Onto site. Spike will go down. Mojo change to the classic. And it's not needed for the elimination of the loser pup. Bray finds it instead. Bray turns and spins onto Revy, getting the elimination. Only one more to make. A 3v1 for the team, and a thrifty secured. This game all comes down to risks and whether they pay off or not. A site was clustered and found by the dimensional drift, so the whole team of Post Esports are here. That signals Carleton to take the flank, try to catch a surprise kill, but once they're eliminated, they not only go down numbers, they also give a rifle away to Post Esports. One rifle, that needs a hero. Two rifles, that makes a team. And that gave them the confidence to get onto that B site and close the round. Now it's all noise. Moving up. It's all shields, it's all rifles as well. Tough eco for Carleton in this round. Move as a team and you should be able to secure something good here. Rolling Thunder, Lockdown, all available.
Time to jump.
What do you want to use, Eagles? What do you want to use? Mojo wants to spring this attack. Flashes out. TP utilized. Gate crash. It's there, finds nobody. The decoy destroyed. Bray finds the actual Yoru. An elbow. It gets a little bit shaky and scary. Where will the showstopper appear? Will appear to kill Bray. Into the fray. Vero secures the last kill.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
Post Esports up by 2 in this first map. First match for Post this season. They face a 1-0 Carleton, a team that got their 1-0 about as narrowly as you could possibly get it. 15-3 were the two map scores that they found that victory in week number 1. For Post, week 1 had to be rescheduled, so that's why their first match is being played right now. Buddy in showers so far for Dissident. Mojo keeping an eye out on that flank, and okay, they've got some kind of utility to watch it. Dissident will have to watch the ground as they lose that face off near shower. Calm minds, cool heads. Teleporter for Mojo set up. Back with the team. Spy cam eliminated. They've been seen on B. That could be a good thing. Will it carve a path for Post to get into the site? It just might. Nuya gets timinged. And that should propel the team to enter. Here they go. Mojo taken down.
Placing swarm grenade.
Over in
30
lamps.
seconds
Swarm
left.
grenade could make things interesting there.
Shutting them down.
Ultimate's available here for Bray. If you want to suppress the rest of the utility from your opponents, it's a 2v4. It'd be a bold move. Lockdown's there too, but they got to make a move. There's just 15 seconds left. Oh, and Carleton know this. As soon as they hear that spike plant, you might as well bring somebody out. Guiding lights out. Nobody can see a thing. And there's just not enough time to make that round work.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool. You can't just shoot. You have to think.
10-9, and I mean that last round, such a valiant effort for the team. At this point, I'd like Post to get a little less choosy with these ultimates. You've got such powerful sight-taking ultimates here in the lockdown, in KOs. Oh no, Bray, you've got the decoy. Who else do you have? Walking in the way of this. Mojo does get that first elimination. Bray wants the second one. He hears them. He sprays. Why not? Judge takes care of business, though, for Loser Pup. They upgrade to a rifle. Oh my, Mojo. That teleporter may need to be used. No, they stand their ground. They want this kill. They're gonna fight for it.
Cutting through. Blinding.
Trying to utilize. Oh, Rays can't see a thing, but Loser Pup gets the kill. That's a crazy one. Vero wants to trade for them. Not going to be able to do it. The stim succeeds. Dissident hoping they can save the day. Sprayonce on very little HP.
Last player standing.
Dissident, the last one. They've clutched before, but this time it won't happen. Loser Pup finds 4 kills.
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out.
Is there anything more terrifying
Just as bad as underthinking.
than a brimstone with a shotgun in their own smoke? I mean, they nearly baited 2 of their own teammates for that shotgun kill. But no complaining about a bait if it works out in the end, right?
Try not to die.
4K out of Loser Pup. Maybe not what you guys had on your bingo card for this game to be tied, but a 10-10. End up being very, very close. Is that 2 teleporters?
Yeah.
On this side.
No one walks away.
Could be some Yoru activity. There's the ultimate utilized.
Time to kill.
And so they no longer have to worry about all those trap wires from Cypher. They should still shoot them down. I believe they can be reactivated. After this null command is completed. Or Cypher could just be eliminated. But otherwise, you might find yourself in the presence of a trapwire. No longer will they. Dissident finds 2. Mojo found 1. And Mojo worried about where this Yoru is going to pop their ultimate from. They're the last one to eliminate. They're found at elbow. Can't see a thing here. Sprayonce hiding. Bray hiding. Mojo could be the one to get this final kill. One flash out. Sprayonce steals the damage. And oh, is that a good kill to see? A good round win to see for the Eagles.
Tack, tack.
All right. So we'll get a quick call in the timeout here. That is the coach, I would guess. For post here, as they set up for an advantage on the next round. Again, I think the ultimate utility can tell this story here. Both teams have the money necessary to full buy in this round. I think Nuya can buy Yoru here. But how would the ultimates be utilized? I mean, that null command on B site was everything they needed to weaken Cypher, to stampede on site, to make the kills they needed. But what's the round this time? Because it feels like without the null command, B site is just so difficult to get onto.
Can I get this?
But that's the site that was pinged.
Thanks.
Lockdown is there. I mean, where do you set that in Garden and Hookah? I don't think either position is optimal.
Jump them.
They may just have to really work for that position into sight and then get the value afterwards. But that orbital strike, that neural theft, I don't know about all the ultimate availability here from Carleton. That's an immediate couple of kills found from Bray. Solo play to find 2 from Sand. Unbelievable. And he wants more. He won't get it. They'll have to find this trade immediately. Somehow they hop up and hide out into Hookah. Could that be the saving grace of the team? They need to leave this orbital strike. They barely will. Lockdown's going to come down. This is exactly where it needs to go, in sight, to hold this space. Oh, Vero priming it. There it is. Ready. Ton of time bought. Dissident, after this molly, can find a ton of space. But there's someone in Hookah still. That's the clone. And Yoru gets one. Oh, and this is tragedy. This is absolute tragedy for the team. Lockdown will detain the player in Hookah, but the rest from spawn are about to start flooding in. Wait, that's not the detainment that was made. Mojo actually does get that kill. That's 2. No way. 1v3!
Anyone else thinks they can kill a
Clutch from Mojo.
Match point.
Oh, almost done?
Map
Cool.
point
Cool.
for the Eagles. And that lockdown gave the team everything they needed. Mojo crying out, likely that someone's in Hookah. Just stay alive. The whole team goes down. He's the last remaining. 3 flooding onto the site at the same time. But Mojo stands their ground.
Time to jump.
Sometimes a hero's needed, and sometimes a hero is called to action. One found in the form of the other Yoru. Mojo says, maybe I can body block. Maybe I can get my team to get this kill. The kill is found, and Mojo, how far will you go? Hey, your team in the site. A ridiculous spray. A rolling thunder found. Sprayonce. Well, just uses the rolling thunder to get to a safe position. Is there any safety to be found? Utter chaos at Sand. How in the world
Right here.
that Brimstone and Sprayonce are both alive?
Last player standing. Last player
Gotta
standing.
wonder, wait, that not that yet
Spike
utilized.
down, B.
They're just gonna run. There's no chance that Sprayonce can make this work for the team. And it's an impulse
Team ace.
maneuver for that not dead yet. And hindsight is 2020. In those split-second moments, you're thinking, hey, maybe my teammate's still alive. Maybe this is the round worth winning. It's a tough play for Sprayonce. It really is. That's a hindsight moment. Because even, I mean, you have 2 rounds that you can use it. That round or this round. And how do you know that you're going to get a situation to use it? So situational as that not dead yet. Nevertheless, the team stuck after that dimensional drift. Unable to make the ultimate work. The only ultimate left is the Seekers for Carleton. You've got your top fraggers here on the A site trying to get that
Spike
first
down,
kill,
B.
but this is an unpleasant thing for Post to find, is the fact that the spike is down. It's crowded by the enemies. I mean, this is worst case scenario. Seekers will determine the position of the last ones remaining. It's time to run, Mojo. It's time to get out. But there's nowhere to go. Pinch play effective to eliminate the last remaining just about of the team. Dissident, though, what can you do? You already found out. You've got to isolate your fights, if that's even a possibility. 50 seconds. Time is on their side. So many obstacles to clear. That is a wide rotate around for Dissident to make. And Nuya, that's a good cheeky hideout corner to be in.
Switching sides.
Now it's time to make things interesting. Overtime. And I'm not saying this doesn't bode well for post esports, but I will say their opponents of Carleton won their first week matchup in both OTs. 15-3 was the score for those maps. Apparently Carleton have the ice. It's going to be up to post esports to reshape that narrative and claim their own advantage. How will it go? Will Dissident and Mojo kick off with some first blood action? Let's see. Maybe Carleton know better than to play this area. That is two immediately found on the B site. Vero's been pushed off completely from this site. It's gonna have to be a retake. Bray, this would be very, very impulsive of you to go for this kill without your team. .4v5 numbers not in favor of post here. Vero changes that right away. The spray won't finish the job on the Yoru, but Mojo, they're right there. You can sniff them. He knows they're right around the corner. So many eliminations made. Just one more to make, but it's Revy. And Revy has been devastating for this team. Can it make the clutch? They cannot. And what a turnaround effort for the Eagles in OT. They put themselves back on match point.
Switching sides.
Apologies for the observing.
Match point.
By the way, I tried changing Sprayonce and instead I pressed the escape button. Sorry about that. But I have to admit something. Defense is the easier half to get that point. This is where the Eagles have to dig in and to work. And where they lost the last round on attack was right here at Sand. This is a scary place to play. Guiding Light finds them. Dissident puts out the fall line. It hits nobody. Vero barely keeps their life. Bray gets a kill. It's a 4v4, and Vero's got to be careful here. They've got the spike. They've got the utility for post plant. They can't die here, and they go down.
Spike down B.
Mojo's still alive.
Fire in the
Oh no, showstopper. Devastating. And Mojo will stand right in that grave. One down. Make it two. Mojo may not be denied.
Decoy.
Map is on the line. They've got to move quickly here. They can't be found out. One is known in TP. One is killed in TP. And Loser Pup may have perfectly timed that flash.
Pick something nice to kill them with.
You just can't ask more for Mojo there. I mean, he did everything right. Presence of one known, but that teleporter door is so difficult to work against. Team chemistry from the final two remaining out of Carleton was just too good. We go to second overtime. Again, this is the bread and butter of Carleton. This is where Post have to reshape the narrative. Can they do it? Ooh, Mojo. Wait, they don't know he's here. They have no idea. They check the corners. It's not enough. Yoru on Yoru violence. Bray finds one as well. Defense has been so effective for this team. Bray, you gotta get out of there. Sprayonce keeping an eye on A site. Will the pivot be made? Utility still online here for Vero. That alarm bot on hookah. That turret.
Turret down.
Find one in garden.
Found them. Alarm bot
The
down.
alarm bot as well. It is going to be a B commit. Out of Carleton, Vero taking their time. The smart play is to wait. The smart play is to play
Spike
with the
down,
team. Mojo does get a kill. Bray wants to go for it, but they walk right in the crosshairs. Oh boy, Sprayonce could take everyone by surprise here, but they're actually hit by the paint shells. Wait. They've seen it coming. They've seen it all coming. Dissident wants to put an end to it. The flash in the corner could do it. It will. Dissident says hello. I've arrived. And I'm not knocking on the door.
Not your day, is it?
Pushing it down and pushing through to another OT win is Post.
Switching sides.
Still need that
Match
attack win
point.
though.
Zucker better watch their backs.
And this sand area has just been a bloodbath that
Take 'em.
Post refused to back down against. I mean, they want this space. Absolutely crave it. Fighting for it as well as Carleton. The clone is down. Brimstone was found. And we wait and wonder in awe what will happen next. The rare rotate made by Post. This is not common. Found there, but oh, the Yoru's gonna fight for that space and earn it back. But he found in Shower. The Trailblazer will spot Mojo. Vero trying to sneak their way into an elimination here.
No peeking.
Space may have been created there in Lamp. Oh, but that trap wire does everything it needs to. The rare occurrence of Cypher playing on the A site may be the demise of Post here.
Standing. Spike down A.
And it will. We'll go again.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency.
Just keep laughing as you use all my gear.
Okay, so I think Dyna Dice is the coach of Carleton. I don't know why it showed them as defense last time. Maybe that does make sense. Anyway, it is a timeout called by Carleton. They want to regroup and sort of plan what's next. I mean, it's understood here by both teams, and it was kind of assumed already. The first one to win on attack is going to win this overtime. So you call your timeout here if you're Carleton. You game plan to win. You think about the following, right? That for Post, the Sentinel's going to play on B site, right? So you have to either gradually eliminate that Sentinel utility so as to make your push a little more effective, or you do something like Post did, which was pitter-patter on the B side and then snap rotate to A. The problem for Post Esports is they don't know where the Cypher is going to play. That was a big surprise to walk directly into that trap wire.
Placing sentry.
But again, Vero hasn't moved from this B site. The game changer here for Post is these first bloods. Can Mojo find them out? They instantly teleport out. That was a great Trailblazer.
Dropping smokes.
Out of Carleton. Bad timing for Spray once they get flashed. I mean, this is easy space now. If you're Carleton, Sprayonce wants to play for it. They'll look directly into a flash. As Krollo couldn't have timed this utility literally any better.
Reloading.
Now there's a lot to take on if you're Post, but you gotta time this way. You gotta flash and you gotta take that space. Dissident found one. Will he get the last? Yes, but one more. That raise, not eliminated, but 3v1. Numbers in favor of Post. Can Mojo make the last one? Maybe it's Vero. It is Mojo. And a fantastic turnaround for Post Esports
Switching sides. Match point.
to put them on map point again.
Gig. Immortality doesn't have as many day-to-day benefits as you think.
Now again, from what I know, this is still best of 3. So, I mean, for how long these overtimes are, it feels like we're getting a a whole series out of this. But again, it's only map 1. Okay, concussion made there. Fault line could set Bray up for success. He will find no one. Dissident will find one. And right there, Post's best initiator to carve out some space is taken down. Could it be Mojo to secure the kills needed for this team? Look at the kill count, 37. Flying high above anyone else on these two teams. Mojo can't find one. Wait. No, Mojo does go down right as we look the other ways to see Bray get the kill. Could it be the hero play from Bray? They've got to make noise. They've got to... Oh, no. Wait, it's the rotate from the teleporter. Oh, no. Have they spotted this Cypher yet? No trap wires. Walked on. Could they find sight? No, someone's in garden. Another in elbow. Another in back sight. There's nowhere to hide for Post. Sprayonce gets the elbow kill. But Revi side steps the action and slides into another round of overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Alright, lucky socks. Don't fail me now.
You know, these are the ranked games where you say, okay, fine, one more, but make it quick. And then even if you win, you get like 9 RR, you know? But this isn't for RR. This is for Post Esports' first semester win. Heck, first year win, as there was no roster for the fall semester. Can they get it right here on their first map? Again, it's week 2, but week 1 had to be rescheduled. This is their first match. This is Post's first map. Can they secure that win? Very cheeky play being set up here. Mojo just waiting for the right time to pop out. Are they going to be stuck? Ooh, maybe is Bray. No, does get Revi out. That's a huge kill. Sprayonce finds the team and gets one as well. The defense is working out spectacularly for the team. Bray is going to hope to get this trade, though. Hiding in the back corner. Hit by 2 sprays. Are you kidding me? Diabolical headshot found by Bray. Oh, and that's a lot of damage from the paint shells. Might not matter. Mojo gets one. He has been on a tear, though.
30 seconds left.
Ah,
They're all dead?
but it's torn to
I have more
bits.
tests to run.
1
Switching sides.
more
Match point.
round.
You know, I could just outlive them.
Nah, bullets are quicker.
It's a great win for Post. It's the 4th defensive round 1 in a row on OT. This is the critical one. This is where the plan has to come together. Every single time Post attacks B first, they decide that they'll do it again. They'll all go to elbow. And they'll wait. Oh no, Trailblazer. Oh, it goes through the teleporter. Okay. Guys, someone look right. Someone look to the right. It's the... Oh. It's the decoy. It's the decoy. They're all running down elbow. The Yoru is gone. That's 2 eliminations made. This could be the round here for Post. Mojo into the site. Putting the spike down. Moving out to elbow. The whole team flashed. They'll manage to trade out Crollo. Spray in the backside, taking heavy fire. Literally. Mojo, 1 down. And the final one is Revy. Plenty of clutches made by Revy.
player
If
standing.
you are... Ooh, the other team, this is exactly who you want in this position. It's a 1v1. Mojo versus Revy. The spike beginning to be diffused. Mojo knows exactly where it's planted. Through the cage. Oh, they're eliminated. Revy halved it. Came off. Finishes the job. And clutches again.
Switching sides. Overtime.
40 kills made. And the 41st could have been the win. How do you ask more from your kill leader?
Cutting through.
Where more will be necessary. It's simple as ever. The attack round has to be one that's a stim beacon. Mojo, are you willing to take this fight against so many opponents? That's still a kill made. But that's an early out for Mojo. Big damage in the backside. Sprayonce barely avoiding the molly. Flash down in the backside. Boombot could get the elimination. Dissident barely leaves it. Sprayonce still in sight. There's a chance to really surprise them here. Takes the backhanded shot against Nuya. Taken out of heaven. They cannot lose this defense round. Post Esports have to hold their ground. They have to defuse, but they're playing for the orbital strike. They've got to get on this bomb instantly. There's no time to waste. Revy cooped up in the corner. Revy 3 kills after the clutch. Revy, neural theft won't work, but the round will. And a critical round won here
Switching sides.
by
Match
Carleton.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
How long will we go? I said it at the beginning. The team to win the attack round first would be the one to win overtime. The odds are stacked against Post. They came 1 kill away from the win. Now their backs against the wall. Ooh, they do get the first elimination. Mojo, plenty of chip damage. Almost gets the raise. There's 2 back sight. Mojo killed with their utility out. Spike Bearer
Spike
eliminated
down
as
A.
well. 2v3.
Flashbang.
I've got
Spray
your
once on
trail.
low HP here.
Last
Bray
player
spraying
standing.
in the smoke. It's not enough. And Sprayonce would have to clutch on the 1v3 on 39 hit points. They know exactly where they are. Trailblazer eliminated. They try to walk away. They jump, they leap. The head just barely spotted of Revy.
Not sorry.
Oh, and no reload into a new position. Someone could be there in lamp. It's cleared. 35 seconds.
No peeking.
Spike gone.
30 seconds left.
There's enough time here.
3. My ult is ready.
Don't think that not dead yet is available. If you're eliminated
Defenders win.
last. That'll do it. Carleton take map 1 at 18-16. And that's been the story for Carleton so far this semester of NECC. They won week 1, 15-3, 15-3 in their overtime maps. Something about overtime for Carleton is working for them. 18-16. And kudos to Revy. Actually, the least kills on the team for Carleton, but the most clutch situations by far. But I will say, beyond all that, what grit, what resilience we saw from the Eagles, huh? I mean, you don't take the map win, but you look at this team that knows that they've got something special. I mean, you fight back that long in an overtime. You know this team is committed to get the win. tell you what though, guys, the action's not over today. The players are asking for not a 5-minute break, but a 10-minute break. I think they're totally beat after that map. And you know what? I'll take the break as well. We'll see you guys after a very short break. And we'll get to map 2. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's exciting to call the action, but it's even better when you guys are tuning in along with it. So I really appreciate that. And I will see you on the other side of this break. Later. All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Post Esports Valorant show for NECC. My name's PyroJ. I've been casting the action today. We already wrapped up map number 1, which was as eventful as really you could ask for. It went to 18-16 of a scoreline, all the way to overtime. What an event. What an event. Unfortunately, Post Esports did lose that map. So we're down 0-1 up against Carleton. That's okay. That's okay. It was valiant fought, and this team's looking good. So I'm very excited to say map number 2 going to split, and this is another one of those maps where it's very attacker versus defender driven.
Choose your agent.
And you can hear the call to choose your agent. So that's how you know we're starting this map off any moment now. So I'm gonna take you to the map. We'll talk more about split. Let's see what the Eagles can do on the turnaround of a very long OT. Oh, and a reminder to all the viewers, I am on a 3-minute delay. So definitely let me know in chat if you want anything changed, the audio levels boosted for the game, for my mic, or anything changed with the visuals. I'll try to react as quickly as I can. But yeah, we're on a 3-minute delay just in case of the cheating, and that's what we have to do for the broadcast. All right, map number 2 is split. Let's dive in.
I know it can come back to life and all, but bullets still hurt. So don't get any bright ideas.
All right, hey, let's put our camera on. Well, okay, Vero's getting jiggy with it, which we like to see. The energy's there. But let's take a look at, I want to say, Mojo. Mojo was going. 41 kills in that map. Now, yeah, it did go 18-16. I mean, it was a long game, so someone's gonna have a lot of kills, but that was the kill leader by a very wide margin. Mojo might be that guy. That pop off here as we get into the attackers half, and they will be walking solo dolo Mr. Mojo into B main. At least that's what it seems like. Right back to Dissident, who hears very clearly the trap wire. We could be shot down if they want any. Oh, been moving past that. Nice shots though from Dissident. Played a wonderful breach in the last map, and now is utilizing the prowlers from Fade, but they walk directly into 2 opponents. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna need your teammates. Mojo, the final one remaining. Had they had the spike, maybe could have made this more interesting. But how much value can be found out of a lurk? The problem here is that there's a spy cam and a trap wire. So you don't want that to be the first thing you find if you're
Portal
Mojo.
closed.
The other team says, come out, Thanos. Little do they know. Be 1 or 2 short
30 seconds left.
of the Infinity Gauntlet after he takes the souls of every opponent. That's 1. Make it 2. Okay, only 2. Oh, okay, only 2. But still a valiant effort out of Mojo. We'll take 2.
Stand tall. We are Valorant.
And move on to the next round. You know, I will say this. I am seeing reflections of the past that will continue to haunt Post Esports unless they kind of tighten up ship. And that is the jumpiness of this team. Oftentimes there's a player who says, well, I have a piece of utility that I can push through this smoke with, or I can push into sight with and try to get a kill. And then they end up 1v2ing and dying instantly. And that did happen a lot in Bind.
Right here.
So I do worry just a smidge that some of these micro plays could be better coordinated and a little less individual base. It's going to be an elimination way back over to sewers. So already down 1 member. This Post Esports will flash and TP our way in, get the elimination on the loser pub, but down goes Mojo. And there's just not the gunfire to equip a full squad wipe here. Bray, last remaining flash and utility bazooka. Over to Bray.
That cypher thinks he sees everything. I go invisible, idiot. Come get me.
It's a rather expected loss there from Post Esports. No problem. They've got money to almost full buy. Regen shield for Vero. Light shield for Dissident. Before
Don't
rifles
worry, I'll keep them quiet.
and full potential for this Post team. So they'll wait out the flashes, but they will take down the decoy. And a little bit of jumpiness from this team, but with 5 players, it's going to be hard not to get 1 kill. They actually find 2. Guiding Light does find the team, but it's not pushed on, fortunately for them. There's the shrouded step. Hopefully that was... Well, actually, no, that wasn't from our team. Where is that Omen? Not sure, but still blundering their way into sight is Dissident, gets the Prowler, and gets the elimination. Still not sure where that Omen went, but putting up that wall will help for Vero.
Time to jump.
Bray waiting for maybe that Omen to TP onto the wall. It's unlikely to happen as Vero does get the slow orb to land. Facing a little heat here.
Enemy remaining.
This is Post Esports. Bray comes out for the elimination. That's going to be the round win. Now, guys, you got to get out of the sight. You are blocked in. Loser Pup didn't realize it, but an incredible play would have been just to stay alive, because I'm pretty sure Post forgot they were walled into sight. They may have just set up their own demise there. But instead, many weapons taken in through to round 4. A wonderful win here for Post. And here's where the going gets tough. I mentioned this team is, this map is very, dependent on the side you play. Attack is a really difficult side
Spike dropped. I got the
to
spike.
win out in the half.
Suppress it.
Any round this team can take will be for the better. Bray, alone on this side. Gonna try to carve a path through mid. Maybe get a lurk going. It does leave the team ill-equipped. They just have maybe 1 flash out of their Yoru.
I
Spike
have
drop.
dropping smokes.
Ideally, that's what
Time
they
to
need.
jump.
Spy camp's there, so they gotta keep an eye out for the trap wires. The cage is already out. They walk right through. 1 trap wire down. And Mojo's made his way through nearly the entire site. That site and that elbow is officially cleared. Still on that lurk game is Bray. Hasn't quite found anybody yet, but certainly can hear some footsteps.
Spotted in.
Spray does go down. Vero holding the flank, and the flank will be successfully held. 1 eliminated. And Bray's about to be found out by the neural theft. You've got to get the elimination
Last
now.
player standing.
They hang out in heaven alone, and they're found. Revy continues to be just a instrumental factor for Carleton. So many eliminations made that in round 4, they have that neural theft ready to go. Speaking of ultimates, though, not far off for Post Esports. Good round from any of these players will put it online. And again, what I really want to see out of Post Esports on this attacker's half is patience. You get your ultimate online, wait to use it with your team. Get those 1, 2, 3 round wins after the first few rounds, and that's a decent enough attacker's half. This is a team that's very strong on defense, and that was proven on Bind. Tough lineup there for the Eye.
Bring them down.
Dissident trying to just find 1 with that Prowler and does successfully push them off. It's just Bray with the Sheriff. And Sheriff for shotgun doesn't work out too well, so Mojo ends up being the support required. Teleportation into heaven.
Reloading.
Can it yield results? Nice whip around to dodge that flash. Vero ends up securing that
Last
kill.
player standing.
Now it's a
Spike down
1v3.
A.
Mojo down for the count.
I will fulfill my purpose.
So in this case, for Post Esports, it's about playing the waiting game. I mean, you don't have great economy coming into this round. Buy for next round. Try to farm those ult orbs, right? You got 3 players, 1 off. So Mojo, utilize that those flashes, those teleporters, secure main, get your team that orb. And focus on the next round. Try to bait out some important utility and maybe an ultimate out of your opposition as well. Okay. Vengeful Drift wasn't what I expected here. We'll see what kind of value it brings. On the flank, 1 eliminated. Here comes Mojo all the way through heaven. Whoa! Wake up, loser pup. There's a shotgun in your face. Now mid is secured completely for this team. The res was provided to bring back the whole team. They'll scale down the ropes and they'll trade. That's a great trade. Maybe have Clove lead the way. They're equipped with that not dead yet. Dissident, you're on low health, but still opting to lead the team in this site. Oh dear. Okay, well, that site is more or less cleared. Mojo in a prime position to get anyone that dives into heaven. I mean, screen's already been cleared by that Prowler.
1 enemy remaining.
That's a perfect kill. 3v1. Play together. Make those trades. Could be Seeker usage out of this guy. I think that would be a little too preemptive. Guiding Light finds nobody. Mojo gets that last kill. So, hey. Color me surprised. Essentially a thrifty win out of Post Esports gives them a very important point. Almost unsurprisingly, you see the timeout come from Carleton. Again, that's a round that you really don't want to see your team lose. Your opponents are low on buys. They've got a singular ult that they use, along with that resurrection, but still, if comms are tight, the Omen doesn't teleport into B Heaven exactly where the Yoru is. There's some mistakes to sharpen up, so I think that's the kind of thing that Carleton are going to talk about. Make sure comms are valuable and provided as needed. For Post Esports, though, I mean, talk about being opportunistic. That really was not a round they should have taken, but they found themselves in a position to resurrect, get the whole team together, take over mid, and work from there. And they played together on their shots. They traded out when it was necessary. It was well done to take that round number 2 win. And I believe all the teleports. I believe all the timeouts have been taken tonight by Carleton. So, not sure if anyone from Post wants to call a timeout for their team. Not saying now's the time, but I'd be interested to see if that happens at all through this game. So everybody hold up in main.
Wall raised.
Mojo able to clear backside. And that Nightfall does secure a line into CT for 1 enemy. An elimination made at heaven. That's a great site take, but can they hold the site? Oh, Dissident very far up here, ends up getting mowed down. Bray able to find 1. I'd be impressed if he could find 2 here. He's in a very vulnerable position. Classic is out, 3 bullets available.
1 enemy
and the kill made. What an elimination, 1v3. Mojo's down, but the rest collapse. And that is Bray on 4 for a 2nd win in a row.
I know humans get tired.
Anyone feeling generous?
So Bray really standing their ground. I mean, again,
Kind
kind of a scary position for them to be in. As I said, in that position, front sight, you are vulnerable to CT, to main, to heaven,
Anyone feeling generous?
to a flank. Anyone can spot you and find you, but
Your opponents.
Bray said the more the merrier. Bring them all on. I'll kill all but 1. So you can hear that Omen TP, which makes it difficult. That means either the Omen could be here at the corner B garage or could have gone back into site. So the team has to watch both sight lines together. Okay, they've successfully cleared it. Very patient. All command. Wall is up. TP's there for Mojo. Backside not quite cleared yet. There we go. Bray finds his way through, and it's going to have to be that retake once again. I mean, the economy's good enough for money to be there for Carleton and have a good retake out of this. Old moves out of Dissident. There's from the shadows from that Omen. Will they be able to take him out? Yes, Mojo finds it. Vero right there, ripping bullets into CT. Everyone gone aside from the Yoru. And Vero cleans up. Couple great kills out of Vero there to hold sight and secure the win for the team.
We fight once again.
I'm gonna be honest, if I am attack side for my team and I get 4-round wins out of the entire half, I'm happy. I'm happy. So the fact that Post Esports have won 4 and we're only, I mean, we still got 4 more rounds to go in this half is fantastic. Can they hold that momentum? That's the big question. I mean, B-side has been so advantageous for them.
Reloading.
Wondering if they pivot off of it.
There.
Now the spike is this way, but not everyone is here. Mojo doesn't buy it. Okay, it is. Oh, it was a clone, but the real one got away. We gotta stay on this POV. Can Mojo catch up with it? Yoru catches up with one. And he gets the second. The other end held by Dissident.
Spike down B.
I can't believe it. Carleton didn't catch their corners.
I know exactly where you are.
But it might be all for naught here. I mean, Dissident and Mojo both found on this other side, but the neural theft is a 2v3 and the spike is stuck in sight. Oh my, Mojo wants to go for it all. Very well then. It's a spike, TP's out. He's going to be able to plant on this A site. I think Carleton are keen to it, but this is a fantastic play for Mojo. Can they set up shop in time?
Last player standing.
Mojo needed Dissident to be alive there. And Mojo also needed a line of sight to that spike from heaven. That's why he's planting in a bit of a vulnerable position.
Rest is overrated.
It's kind of the only option you have into maybe securing a round win there. So, you know, bold move from Mojo to pop the dimensional drift. It's a great plan to get onto the other side of the map and plant a spike. But I'm not going to critique the boldness because that's exactly what started Post Esports on that 3-round spree. Was getting that dimensional drift going on a thrifty round and winning it. Rifles galore for both teams. One ultimate online, just that showstopper, so if they do run into that raise early, they might find themselves in the face of a bazooka, but that's not going to be the case, not at least at the start there. Mojo and Bray combine effectively. Oh my, and one found there. I mean, if you're this raise, you don't even pop that showstopper, you leave off the ropes. What efficiency. Out of Post Esports. Lovely work.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
That'll be 4 for Mojo. Oh my. If I'm not mistaken, the first flawless win of the season for Post Esports. Mojo, 4 for the round, 15 on the map. And if anyone's keeping track at home, 56 on the night for Mojo. Can you imagine that? So far, 3 halves and a whole lot of overtime. And 56 eliminations. Just by Mojo. That's a lot of heads clicked. Now, Dissident, such an effective player on that breach. We've seen some of those haunts thrown out and missing their mark. I can imagine they might be more comfortable on that breach. But all it takes is a first half to get a little bit of comfort within you. Oh my god, that's 2 kills! No way! Once again, the showstopper denied. And this transition over to A side has been perfect. I mean, this team is set up for yet another flawless. Can they actually get it? Dissident wrapping around for the other side on the screen here. Mojo is to take the fight instead. Mojo will get that elimination. Onto 4 now. Once the 5th, once the ace, will get it.
Send 5 more. We can do this again.
Last round
I called it before the round. Mojo on 56 for the night. Make it 61. Good Lord. Mojo. Suddenly, for Carleton, you throw the strategy book out the window. You just say, hey, I've got one big idea. Eliminate Mojo. It'll play for Vero, though. Ends up getting that trade and secures the resurrection. I mean, to stay alive, to be a fragger and a healer and a resurrector out of Vero. Great half for them. Great round for them.
Here.
Carleton out of solutions here. Sprayonce gets that from heaven. Ends up dying on the flank. Vero knows they're gonna have to climb on top of this wall. Did they miss it? No, they did not. Uh-oh, Showstopper's still available. This could be a little scary position for Mojo to take. He could get bazooka and screen. That's why they'll set up the teleporter. Take the action.
One enemy remaining.
And finish the job.
That is a good look for you.
Perfectly done. One take the attention. The rest can trade. And that is an attack advantage from Post Esports. I am telling you, this team is set up for success now. I find the attacker side to be so difficult, but I don't want to curse this team. Maybe Carleton won't find attack so difficult either. We'll have to see.
Cutting through.
And in fact, there's
here
really not that strong of a Sentinel comp. You have this Sage who's really popular on Split to set up that wall at mid. And so that's exactly what we'll see here. And oh, I think that wall got fortified, so a lot of secondary ammunition is going to be expended at that wall. Wait, hold on. Dissident is completely wrapping into their spawn right now. And Vero is holding them off. Maybe? Or is the whole team already on A? Yeah, I think they are on A. Mojo in a cheeky position. Trailblazer eliminated. Have to get off that angle. Bray, 13 HP. You could just spray with this classic.
Grenade.
Probably pretty aware of the team crossing over, but they've crossed already. Dissident is still trying to get this flank to work, and they will! 1 down, could be 2, tries to get away, unfortunately can't. Vero to turn in, get the elimination on the Revy. Revy, one of the most difficult players to get out of the round. And Vero has become this battle sage on Split.
30 seconds
to watch. Oh no. I believe that was an accident.
Spike planted.
They've been found in heaven. Uh-oh, behind you? Potentially? Oh dear, I don't know where this omen is. Maybe on top here.
Player
Down the
standing.
rope. That sneaky shrouded step. Pop the defuse. Vero eliminated. And the first round of this half will go to Carleton.
Never show weakness. Ever.
Post U Esports in the chat. How you doing? He dropped 41 map 1. Yes. Yes, Mojo dropped 41 on map 1. 22 so far on map 2. So 63 so far. Yeah, map 1 the score was 18 to 16. So we were there for quite a bit.
Try not to die.
All right, secondary special. Gotta post you this time around. Dissident seems rather confident to move through B. Bray doesn't see anyone. And Vero hasn't put this wall up yet. And will never put up that wall. Heaven's the move. Spray once, we'll spray once. As Mojo goes down into sight, that sheriff was the best ammunition they had in store.
Last
Timing
player
sounded
standing.
good for Dissident.
Spike planted.
Just didn't pay off. Oh, okay. Spray once more. An upgrade to a bulldog. No spray necessary. You've got that 3-round burst for long range. Doesn't need it. Sidesteps. Gets another. Oh, spray once denied of the potential victory
I know
via knife to the
what
back.
must be done.
We're all tied up here on map number 2, and oh, I just realized I didn't update the scoreboard. Forgive me, folks.
Where are
Yes, map 1 victory on
Mark
Bind. Did go to Carleton. Dissident has to get out of dodge here.
No charges.
Paranoia makes things a little hard to see, and Dissident loves poking out of these smokes to get eliminations. Will find a critical one. Spray once, pushes into the slow. Can't find one, finds a TPing Omen, still manages to find another. The last one
Last
on
player
to sight,
standing.
and the last one of their team, as the flanking Bray gets split apart by Revy Sheriff. Spray once understands that the rotate could be put together here, and they're seen by the spy cam. Now those are some footsteps.
Spike planted.
Great positioning here for Spray once to get this comeback started. Ooh.
Right here.
And amazingly, no one found. Time of the essence here for Spray once. Got a rifle in their hands. They could still have someone behind, but instead it's someone in front. And that will be 3 rounds in a row for Carleton.
Kill mode is default.
And a save necessary for post. So definitely not the way. Oh, everyone's getting their shots out with the new secondary. Okay. Not the way that this team expected to get the defensive half rolling. Mojo's gonna give a little help to Vera at this midpoint. One found. Vera may be called to action to pop that wall after all. And there it goes. And there is the clone. Up and now, big action. Here in heaven, just a frenzy to hold the line, and it's not enough.
Last player standing.
Mojo
Flawless.
looking for a kill before going down to the paint shells.
My ult is ready. I reckon I'll take a kip after this.
All right, if there's a
learned
turning point, this is it. And I believe that's the first time out. I want to say that's the first time out that I've seen out of Post Esports. I was going to say, if anyone called it, who would it be? It is Mojo. I just have an idea on how to turn things around on defense. I think that Sage wall in mid could be put up just just instantly, without information, without anything. It's clear at this point that Carleton liked to have presence there, and I think the wall is meant more so just for peace of mind. So put it up, have the team focus instead on the sites. I mean, it's been very swift and very unidirectional from Carleton. Hold your sides, give out good comms. On split, it's good to focus on those retakes. And where are we on ultimate economy? I mean, we're not far. You get that nightfall out from Dissident. You're not too far on that null command from Bray. Either one of those is good enough to play for retake.
Time to jump.
So here we go. We've got Vero. She's back over in mid. Wall equipped. And I think we are going to wait for information first again. No wall whatsoever. It's smoked over in B site. Meanwhile, Omen was found on A. Mojo being especially patient here.
Cutting through.
Trying to find a way out because they may not go A after all. Still unknown. Not so quick this time. Dissident is hungry for space. Mojo hears the footsteps there. They are pushed directly into sight. Mojo has the opportunity for a pretty good flank here.
Spike planted.
Trying to find the right time to push out. Heaven is eliminated. Here comes Mojo into sight. 3v3.
Decoy.
Flashed out. One at elbow. No doubt about it. It's a showstopper, and it can't be denied. Oh, wait. They go for the clone. It's actually the perfect play. Mojo finds a good one. Vero's out as well, but allows Mojo to take care of business.
Thank you.
And there you go. You play for retake. You get the team together. You hold your position. You communicate effectively. And you got yourself a round win on split.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
It's awesome work out of post. I mean, it's a round they needed. If you don't get that round, you've got to save again. Suddenly it's, what, 7-11? You haven't won a single round on defense. I don't like those chances. Winning that round to me is critical. Eagles got a chance. Now here's something interesting. Double play on ramp. I think Mojo wants his first blood.
Drop it.
Seeing no one. Vero hears footsteps. This is, yeah. Put that wall up. I get so scared when I see players holding utility by mid. Vero has gone down to that already. Oh. Dissident will go down. So I will be taken. Mojo wants that elimination. Seen already by the boom bot. Pushes off of it, but dimensional drift will push him even farther back. That will buy even more time for Carleton. After this plant is completed, Mojo found him. Oh, clone taken down. Onto site, Vero is. So Mojo taking care of that lurk, and Vero trying to take care of them on site. Sprayonce, I believe, unable to get the trade. And Mojo just too late coming on the site. The Euro had already TP'd back over. And the quarter play does it for Carleton.
Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired.
10 to 8, time to breathe and regroup for post esports. There's still potential in this team. Dissident has taken some tough losses on this B site. I think the retake has been especially effective for this team. It's good to have some site presence, but pushing all the way into a face-off may not be that valuable. There is the hero rifle in the hands of Mojo for this round. As Vero can buy both of them in the next. Knight finds no one on A. Dissident hasn't spotted a soul quite yet. All broken.
I've got your trail.
Sprayonce in the middle of it. Dissident hears action on B. Vero pushes back. Seeker chasing them all the way behind.
Spike planted.
Enemy Omen from the shadows could be anywhere. Maybe in their own smoke? No, at least not at this time.
Enemy spotted B.
Secondary is just not the kind of weaponry that could be required for
I
a
know
retake like this, but
exactly
Mojo's
where
already found 3 with the hero rifle. They avoid one flash but can't take out the other. Time's not on their side. They fall while trying to strike down the sky. Vero does it with the secondary. The smoke's up to get the defuse. Mojo wants to play for the flash kill. The flash is there, and Sprayonce eliminates with the sheriff.
Thrifty.
One rifle
Just simple economics.
to turn momentum on its head.
Money.
Once more into battle. I'm not
Mojo
tired.
leads the way
Are you?
once again for the Eagles. I don't know if it's his birthday today or something, if there's some kind of like special energy going on for Mojo. This guy knows what he's doing.
Cutting through.
Now equipped with the dimensional drift. Check out that ultimate utility. Nightfall, null command, resurrection. You got it all on the retake. Give sight. Use it to the best of your ability. Don't die first.
find you.
That's the key.
Here.
Portal closed.
Mojo waiting and watching here. Prowler will find one from Dissident. And that Nightfall is only good if you can play with the team. You can't get trapped. Oh, barely gets out of dodge from Yoru's flash TP combo. And a couple of elims made it mid. It's already 5-2. But that's a good elim out from Krollo. Dissident wants to hold it. Wants to rip the opportunity from their hands before it's even
Spike
grasped.
planted.
Trailblazer pre-fired. Sprayonce already in sight.
One
Box just
enemy
about
remaining.
cleared. Mojo works in with the team. And caught with her flash out is the enemy Yoru. And the team will band together to get that elimination. Fantastic win. I don't think
Team
a
Ace.
single ultimate needed to be utilized. And everyone gets a kill as well.
Let them try to get through me.
Momentum can be a fantastic thing because in Valorant, the economy will snowball. You can get your team to pay for the most expensive guns time and time again until they can't spend. The problem is the momentum was already so steeply in favor of Carleton. They still have money left over, even after 2 losses, to buy this round and buy the next round. Every round will be a mountain climb for Post. Dissident. Wanting to take this fight every time. Where did that flash even land? Caught in the staircase.
I'll find you.
Ooh, pretty good haunt there. Ooh, finding no one. Mojo
Right here.
might just find themselves in the best position that they could ask for.
Spike down A.
No one on the
enemy
other
remaining.
side. Everyone in Mojo's crosshair. Spike down. Eliminations found.
Healing you.
And just one more to remove.
No peeking.
smoke to help out.
30 seconds left.
Mojo watching the edge of it. That smoke is not perfectly flush with the wall, so it could actually give an advantage to the Omen if they do arrive there.
Here. That enemy
Vero's
taken
gonna
out.
do it. Also gave them the option to move through heaven, which is exactly
Even
what they
with
did.
numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Nevertheless, that will be a lead taken by Post Esports. Not mistaken, it's their first lead of the map, and boy, what a time to have the lead
Anyone feeling generous?
when you're 2 away from the map win. Mojo wants blood, won't get it, not this early on.
Where are you?
Dissident, a scary haunt toss. Information was gathered that they were there. That haunt's not going to locate anybody, but they're ready for the nightfall. I don't know if their team's ready for them to pop that. Elimination made in mid and not dead yet. Popped by Sprayonce. They will have to find a kill pretty quickly here. The nightfall posited and the elimination found. Sprayonce has their life back.
Bring them down.
Good information here by Mojo. They're calling out everybody. There's even one in the corner. He says, fine, I'll take it myself, and I'll take the rest with me.
Reloading.
Post Esports. Lock in at the end of the second half, winning 4 in a row
Match
to
point.
go on map point.
Throw everything at us, Ken. Be ready.
And there's the timeout. We will not find ourselves on the next round. Not quite yet. 1 minute taken by Carleton. And if they want to make short work of this series, yeah, they've got to band together to do it. But I think the best case scenario for a Valorant team to call a timeout in these clutch situations is when you have the economy and the ultimates online. The currency for them isn't great. It's not bad, but it's not great. What they do have are those ultimates. I mean, you use that dimensional drift to get the information required. In fact, they've had a lot of success on B, at least pushing them off. So you get another situation where you have that Yoru on Carleton to ultimate all the way to your enemy's spawn, but then TP back into main. That's exactly what they did for a round win earlier. I wouldn't be surprised to see that again from the Yoru, but you have even more time savers and pushback elements to these ultimates. The Seekers will push them back. The Showstopper will buy you some time. And heck, you could even fight for that first blood. Wait, Mojo wants to play past the wall. Oh, this is diabolical. Of course,
Who's
you
next?
really want that first blood to utilize. Oh no. There it is. The ultimate. Used on this B side, just as it was before. And Vero just can't get out of the crosshair there. Oh no.
Spike planted.
Oh, that's a scary one to watch. Okay.
I know exactly.
Last player standing.
The short range Spectre is all too glorious. Diabolical one. Mojo says sit down. If there's one Yoru to make a mess of this arena, it's gonna be me. But it's not enough. We move on to the final round of regulation.
Open their minds. Find the weakness.
It's up to Post to stop this devious nature of Carleton, because the way they won week 1 was in 2 map overtimes. The scores were both 15-3. When you look at Bind tonight, it was 18-6. Another long overtime. 3 OT wins in a row from Carleton. You just don't want to go to OT with them again. You don't want to do it. Post have to stop it here. They've got to stop it now. And Dissident
I've got your
wants
trail.
a fight. Gets out of dodge. just in time. Vero pushed off by the Seekers. Might go down to the bazooka.
Bring them down.
Or maybe not. Ooh, yes, no, Vero will.
Spike planted.
There's a long cooldown on that showstopper, and that is a tough way to learn that. Finding the trade, though, is Mojo. Oh, but that's the other Yoru taking them out. This might just go to overtime. Bray needs to come up big here, as well as Sprayonce. They know one CT. Unless the Yoru TP'd back. It's hard to know. Shouted stepping from the shadows available too.
Drop in a smoke.
Just too much working against this team. That's a fake TP. That's a Sky down. Krolo eliminated. Maybe there's a chance. They've got half of it down. There has to be a triple kill from Sprayonce. It will not happen. We will go to overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
What will it be this time?
In a way,
Patterns emerge yet.
for post, it's good to just COT. You never led this map until it was 11 to 10. But it's also gotta feel bitter because the game was in your hands for 2 rounds in a row. And now here you are against a team who has not lost this semester in overtime. 18 to 6 was the last map. Will we go the distance again? Can the Eagles fly high? Let's get to it. Back on attack we go.
I'll find you. Still waiting. Drop in a smoke.
That haunt tells a lot to Carleton. The footsteps will tell even more. But where has this team found the most kills? Right here off of ramp. Can they do it again? Mojo leads the way. Hasn't found one quite yet. Didn't even dare to clear that corner.
Here.
Oh my.
Here.
Not a footstep to be heard.
Weekend.
Carleton playing coy. How far will Mojo go for that first kill? Hold on. Was it all 5 of Carleton to play the B main? Surely not. Oh no, a kill in the back. Krolo was on A site. Did get an elimination. I mean, this is everything. Carleton know where posts are going, and it's 2B site. Have they beaten them to the punch? Mojo, desperate just to find a single player, calls for the spike to be planted back.
30 seconds left.
Bray trying to find them as Carleton are trying to wrap around the entire map just to locate them. Revy's eliminated, but the trade made by Nuya. Mojo hanging out in backside. This is a bad position to be in, but he's able to avoid most of the chip damage. Sprayonce wants to take a fight into CT. Numbers advantage right now. Ooh, but not anymore. Sprayonce gets what they needed. Vero's watching the Brays. Can't get the kill. Mojo isn't down yet. 12 health to go! And 12 is all they needed.
Switching sides. Match point.
You count on a single player. You can count on Mojo. The team on their back. The game on the line.
Where are they?
All too familiar is this position for post esports. Every single OT round. They won the first one.
Marked one.
Now on defense.
Bring them down.
Can they do it? Dissident finds the clone. Don't shoot. Okay. It's a clone. Spray power on the other side, but wait, Bray's down on the A side. Mojo trying to make a repair job out of this. Mojo, they might be behind you. Okay, elimination found. A good one at that. Mojo hiding out back into heaven. The spray is there.
Spike planted.
Desperately trying to eliminate this Yoru. Revy eliminated on the flank from Sprayonce. That's a huge kill. This could be the round for them.
Sleep.
ADSing doesn't do the job, but Dissident gets a trade. It's a 3v2 advantage once again for post. Maybe on the advantage. No, Mojo's eliminated. Sprayonce, can you get the trade? You heard the reload, but the dimensional drift utilized. This is a terrible position for Dissident to be in. Running
enemy
around.
remaining.
It's popping the spike. It's this Yoru that has to win a 1v2 to save the game for their team. Tiger out in circles, but the spray does it though for Sprayonce. 3 kills. Defuse found. Eagles take map 2.
Time for coffee. My treat.
They have done the unthinkable. You know what the unthinkable is? Beating Carleton in overtime. I knew it could be done. I didn't have a single doubt. Did you? Surely not. Surely not. Fantastic work out of Post Esports. What a game. What a map. What a match this is becoming. We have 18-6, 14-2. What the heck could we possibly imagine is coming down for map number 3? I don't know, but if you're as locked in as I am, you are waiting on the edge of your seat to find out. Stick around, guys, as we got map number 3, winner take all, right after this break. See you in a bit. right, everybody. Hello and welcome back. Your post-Eagles esports action continues for map number 3 against Carleton College. It has been a wild and wacky journey. If you're just joining us or if you're in for a recap, map number 1 on bind, 18-16. Poster resilient but not valiant enough to carve out the win, but in split, the comeback win did it. Down what? Pretty much the entire map, but down 8-10, pulled it to 12-10, went to OT, and then they win 14-12. Clutch from post. So that brings us to map 3. 2 overtime wins. They've stopped this overtime streak from Carleton that they were 3 OTs on. And we now take it to Abyss to find out who the
Choose your agent.
ultimate winner shall be. We have had a lights out performance tonight from Mojo. A ridiculous amount of kills, 40 plus in map 1, 30 plus in map number 2. Which is to say, I have no idea what to tell you to expect here for map number 3. Just excellence, just amazement, and just an enjoying match between these two teams who were incredibly evenly matched. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready for map number 3. Let's see who takes the win here in week 2 of NECC. It's a makeup game to start out the semester for Post. Let's see if we can kick it off with a win.
There.
And again, thanks everybody for joining me. I've been PyroJ as your commentator. If you want any differences on the broadcast, like louder game sound or different visuals, let me know. Let me know. Happy to assist. I was on last semester for Rocket League. This is my first one on Valorant. Oh, God.
Here.
Looks like the team's got energy. That's what you like to see. We're kicking it off on attack for Post. Oh, and let me fix the scoreboard. It is 1-1. Next map wins. Okay, everybody's going to get a shot at the dart. A little bit of aim training to start out the map. We love that. Bray will not win the aim train battle there. Neither will Yoru as they get blasted by the aftershock. And I've got to say, I really like the Astra pick. There is so much opportunity with Astra on Abyss. I love them as a post-plant deviant. For example, you got to get those gravity wells set up on B site when they try to defuse your bomb, pull them off, pull them closer to the edge to fall off.
Can't use that yet.
This is the only map where you can actually fall off the map and perish.
One enemy remaining.
We'll see a Waylay and a Chamber and a Sova. We're actually seeing new agents. Plenty of them on this map, which is very exciting. Ah. And he's been spotted.
This was taken.
Revy out. Chamber's a scary one on Abyss. You try to take that fight at mid, you're gonna find Chamber. He's got the Headhunter out. He's got the Tour de Force out. He's got the Operator out. And he's ready to teleport after he rips that first shot. I think that maybe in the back of the mind of Post Esports as we move through this map, just the thought of, well, it might be a scary one to take.
Suppress it.
Nobody able to take that narrow corner now.
Tremor.
Or
Clearing out.
Carleton. That's a fragment thrown to back sight. The flash TP combo out of Mojo brings him back sight, and sight is essentially clear. But look at the flood
Spike down A.
from Carleton. They all try to jump in at the same time. Secondaries in hand. It is not enough. If on Abyss you're not all going to jump off the map together, you might as well jump off the ledge and into sight with your pistols together. It almost does the job for the team. Sprayonce is going to do a little bit of parkouring.
One enemy remaining.
Try to find the last remaining, but they've been found out anyway. Bray and Dissident. Eliminate.
Activating kill mode.
They go up 2.
That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Maybe the one and only time you'll see a scoreboard for the Eagles where Mojo is not the kill leader. Will Mojo try to grief the game for Dissident to get that kill leader back? To be determined. No, obviously not. Actually, what I've been really impressed with on Dissident, because I think they went Fade on map 2, but they were Breach on map 1. They were so much more effective with that Breach utility last time. Already having gotten an aftershock kill in this game. Probably many more to come.
Reloading.
And actually, they do pick up that orb, bringing them closer to their Rolling Thunder. 6 of 8.
Taking that back.
Orbs absorbed. Sprayonce holds the line at A site just for a moment. Wants to hold that space for as long as it's deemed valuable for the team, and that time has expired. But it's the double back. The fake rotate. In action. It all depends on how far scaled Carleton are. If they're already up mid, they have a pretty good idea that the rotate's not happening. They can keep forces on A. If not, those could catch Carleton pretty scattered here. Fault line's gonna hit heaven. 0 point catches, I think nobody. I'm actually not really sure if it landed at all. Could have went off the ledge. Silver Dart's not going to find anybody. That's great sight from Mojo to eliminate it and eliminate Loser Pup as well. Dropping to the ground. Got a lot of util to use. Clone is out. Flash hits nobody. I think they already scattered from the
Last
clone.
player standing.
That's just going to leave Sprayonce. And there's the post-plant utility that's so effective, but in a 1v2 could be tough.
Can't use that yet.
Russian utilize.
Remaining.
Down. Chamber off spike.
Pulling them in.
Gravity well used. Can wait here. Time's on your side. Beautiful from Sprayonce.
I'm too shocked for them.
They should give up now.
Ooh, and the cheeky timing as well to hold the rifle. Impressive. But, I mean, not to say I told you so, but this is the exact reason you play Astra on Abyss. It's not the only reason, but it's a big reason the post-play util is so effective. It can help you win those 1v2 scenarios. So kudos to Sprayonce for employing that utility to the best of their ability, timing that last spray. See if it continues to be effective. We got Dimensional Drift and Rolling Thunder online. Which one do you want to use? Dissident, even with that Rolling Thunder, is going to lead the way. The slow from Chamber empowers them for the first kill. The Headhunter finds its mark. I think you can assume at this point that the Chamber rotated or TP'd out, and that is true. The Rendezvous utilized, but still Loser Pup being found. Loser Pup not having their game. I think they're 0 for 4 at this point. The clone is also 0 for 4. Sprayonce continues their effort, but it looks like the flank is already progressing towards site. Maybe not.
I take lungu lungu killer, man. My own style where I take killer.
Let's make a plan.
One for each. Everybody feasts. And boy, has it been a powwow for post. 4-0 to kick things off on map 3. And well, we take a look at the economy, and it actually doesn't look so bad here for Carleton. They'll come in with some good buys this round. Look at that eco right now, 7,400 from Sprayonce. Dissident has opted for the play on the B site, making quite a bit of noise. That Yoru clone is on A site though, so I feel like noise has been made and scattered all across the land. This is the first time that we'll actually see Post kind of dilly-dally in mid. So they've sent shots every way, but that's the breach. So if comms are on fire right now for Carleton, they know the fault line was on B site. They saw the breach go to mid, so they're calling everybody to A for the rotate. I think Post have been found out here, but we'll find out just with this dimensional drift, the paranoia hitting, but probably attacking no one. Sprayonce is the one to actually take them down. The team can likely move in here. Uh-oh. Mojo. TP's out before taking that interaction. Spike is down. Sprayonce, you want to play for your life. Oh, actually, yeah, they do have at least one smoke. Make it none. 2v3. Everybody cooped up back in main. But you've got some good utility. Both flash drives still in the arsenal for Bray. They'll use one. Off rip. They'll flash just about everybody in the pool. The push. The clear from Mojo. 1, 2, 3. The eliminations just stack up. I cannot believe it. 10-1 is Mojo. There's just no stopping this guy right now. And for Carleton, you kind of just try to get back to basics here. I mean, again, I think they communicated effectively there. They saw the breaches of fault line. They saw him rotate from mid. They called the action to A. They pivoted off of the dimensional drift, and they went together on the retake. Unfortunately, everyone was caught with, well, their eyes flashed on a single KO flash. Comes down to a few things. You want to have different players playing different positions. You want to equip your players with the mechanics to avoid those flashes as well. I mean, you can line up the dominoes, but if just one of them's out of line, it's not going to fall the way you want. And right now for Carleton, they're just missing a couple of those very crucial pieces for them to execute on the planning that they have. Carleton are fortunate to have a coach in the lobby right now trying to hype up the team and get them situated for some kind of win, but right now for Post, no need to change much. Now, one thing that makes me nervous is Dissident is alone with the spike.
Remove my ultimate.
Okay.
Your duty is not
Great trade out of Vero.
Who killed me? They're dead.
Action in mid. Yo, down. And I'm still not quite sure yet if Carleton bought anything into this round. Dissident still being very timid, waiting for the team to get here, which is actually something I do want to note that's been a growth point for Dissident. I think they've been a little bit jumpy. Ooh, and maybe some jumpiness would assist them. I believe that Chambers rendezvoused out, and, well, that did assist Sprayonce in their elimination. 3v2. Advantage Post. They're playing that slow orb on the fake. The wall's already up on one CT side. They still have heaven to worry about, but that can be smoked. And it will. Concussion's available. They can pop this when they want. Sprayonce doing a great job of managing positioning and utility, but there is a gap in that smoke that could come back to haunt them. Time is not on their side. There it is. Sprayonce delivers justice. 6-0.
I'll shut them down.
And what a game it's been for Sprayonce. I mean, listen, we can pull the leaderboard up again. You see the Mojo's kill leading. Sprayonce only a couple behind, but even with being on 9 kills, Sprayonce in the utility has been perfect. Won't be surprised to hear that they main Astra. I just think that the timing and the decision making has been perfect to empower and facilitate this team's success. It has to be. The plan on attack hinges completely on what Astra can do. And the smokes are coming out. Are they coming out in time? This is a full tilt push, and it may be what's needed. actually take down Carleton here. They're equipped with guns, and they're equipped with ultimates. Carleton's still 3 ultimates to utilize if they see they are fit. All command in the arsenal of Bray. Rolling Thunder as well. Never mind Dissident down. Spray wants to find one CT. That's the Omen. Bray watching this other side. Able to take out Nuya. That's 2v2 now. Chamber found both of them in the same spot. Vero, that's great information for the team. Can one of them make a kill here? Flashes out. That's perfect. Not well timed though. Heavy avoids it. The defuse on time. Oh, they could get off half, make the kill, and make the defuse. No, Vero does make the kill and secures the round.
Catch your breath. Not that I need
In hindsight, the timing on the kill from Vero, a little bit scary. Because, yeah, if Revy makes that kill, that is very well timed for them. But you just had to have confidence in Vero's striking ability. And that's exactly what we saw. 7-0, folks, by far the greatest lead any team has had tonight. Okay. Sorry, the eco from... okay, from Carleton isn't terrible. It's also not great. And you do want to worry about this tour de force and where it's positioned. I don't think it's been called out quite yet by Post. Oh, and that's the Stinger surprise of the Yoru. Nicely traded by Mojo. Corner's got to be cleared.
Spike planted. My ult's time to jump.
Mojo's gonna push on this. That Sova drone will miss the ping, empowering Mojo to make a play here. Flashes out, but apparently poorly timed as Crollo swung perfectly on it. A 1v4, so much to ask for out of Dissident, but he's gonna go for it. There's the Rolling Thunder, there's the flash, and it's nobody. And they've already have the spike. It's not gonna happen for Dissident. And finally a round secured for Carleton.
I'll do my job, you do yours.
As one.
So Post fall to a little bit of those corner clearing shenanigans and some really nicely timed swings from Carleton. And that was a thrifty, so if you're watching this from the lens of Carleton, you got a huge break in that round. Once again, the paranoia sent out on the dimensional drift. And Mojo doesn't find the best timing out of that ultimate. Hunter's Fury is out. Will not hit its mark. And now Post without Mojo. All set up at Heaven to try to slow them down, but still. Elimination's made. Waylay has successfully slowed Dissident.
One enemy remaining.
Still holding out and being protected though by Bray. Bray at the perfect line of sight to Heaven. Made the kills necessary. I'm sorry we didn't catch those kills. I thought they might be coming from CT, but no, they were all actually trying to squeeze out of that one little sliver of space from the Sage Wall. Which, I mean, you kind of can see why that wouldn't be very advantageous. I mean, Bray just had to put their crosshair there and mow them down.
Decoy.
Well, this is where you worry if you're Post, because now there's operator money. And this is exactly what the Chamber's been waiting for. Mid is probably the scariest position to be. They have pinged those spots. And they'll try to find out this chamber. Okay, so they're not holding out at mid. And A might actually be a place to go. Mojo pushes into the spot that has been cleared by the fault line. Everything's being flashed. Everything's been being cleared by this team. Doing a great job, but they're down at mid. They're down in sight. Now Mojo is pretty much quartered. No. Through the hindrance, Mojo hits the one tap. That is diabolical. Vero sees that spike, knowing it has to be gathered, but doing it as a team will be necessary. Resurrection online. Wonder if there's a chance to get a teammate before you go into sight. Left. I mean, you gotta grab the spike. You gotta res who's there. Or are they just going for guns here?
Last player standing.
Okay. Things sort of fell by the wayside at that point, and the team ended up being a little too scattered for their own good. I mean, we've seen this before, right? Dissident will grab the spike, and it'll either be a B main or it'll be an A main, and they're alone. And it's good in one way, because you could set up the flash at mid, or you could set up the flash in A, or the fault line to push the team through sight, but they are still alone. So if you have this aggressive positioning from their opponents, it's vulnerable. Your spike bearer could go down. And that's exactly what happened in that last round. Dissident goes down, the spike is alone, and there's very little chance of recouping after that. Unless you get a Mojo Masterclass. Which is, in fairness, at times what happens. But it's going to be the rotate from the team here. You can see the guns. Mojo holding on to his sheriff. Feeling pretty good after that one tap on Waylay. Saying, you know what? You guys can buy guns. I'm fine with the sheriff. Oh, but can't do it on that Waylay. Couple pixels away from being a great snap and shot. Spray it once, has the location of one, but ends up moving off of it. Okay, a slow and a grenade might do the job. No, they're gone.
Shutting them down.
Now it's time for the tried and true. Smoke to choke points hit the site. That chamber loves being in this position, but actually gets domed by Sprayonce. What a kill on that Bulldog. Trade from Bray. Hold on. You take out this Yoru somehow, and you've got yourself around. Oh, Bray ends up being caught in a whole lot of crosshairs. And that's not likely to be won out by Dissident. 8-3, the 7-0 start
Last round in the half.
has found its chips in the armor here, but still an opportunity to go 9-3. Take a look at the money, mostly rifles, light shields, 3 ultimates online.
Jump them.
Spike bearer is Vero. You want to stay alive, get that resurrection. The wall was set up on A last time, so they go to B instead. Rolling Thunder is going to be pushed out right at the start of this round after the flash. Likely chamber on this site. You want to find and destroy them or force that rendezvous. Likely the rendezvous force. But you still got to clear this site. Site is cleared. Spike is down. You've got to play your life here if you're Sprayonce.
Obscuring vision.
A utility required.
Covering it.
But they'll actually play sight instead, and I like this. You've gathered sight and a whole lot of it with that Astra ultimate. Cosmic Divide has allowed them to push completely up. Now, Bray does have to worry about a flank here. Hasn't found anyone quite yet. Mojo watching heaven. Wants every kill that they can get out of it. Decoy draws no attention. In fact, he goes down. The operator gets a kill as well. Dissident crashed on immediately. Bray, final one remaining in a 1v2. Dodges the operator. 6 bullets in the chamber. Has to take out that of the agent. Cannot do it.
Switching sides.
If you must fall, then fall.
It really wasn't the worst play. Again, with that Cosmic Divide, you can take up sight. You can take up so much space. But some unnecessary deaths there, along with not being able to utilize some of that post-plant utility on the spike. Ends up being the demise there. Now, I know they fixed Abyss not too long ago, and so it may not be as post-plant advantageous, but anyway, I digress. We're on to second half. Still a great advantage here for Post Esports, but you can see that lead starting to be cut into by Carleton. See how this second half goes. Okay, and immediately 4 spotted on B. Mojo wants the smoke, wants it now. Will he find out? I wonder if it was a snap rotate that was made. Vero would be the first one to find out. Oh, waylay on top of sight. It's going to be a B hit. Bray's moving out of it. Oh, this is classic for Bray. Wants to flash and push alone. I'm going to call the team. Oh, no time for a flash now. It's popped before the smoke goes down. Communication just evolves there. But the round's still maybe in their hands. The only tragedy is Dissident on HP, but they'll take that heal and they will run.
Right there.
There's an opportunity to play together here, but Vero needs to move. Oh no. One found on the other side. Dissident has to move now. Gotta get time on this defuse.
One enemy remaining.
Dissident popping on it instantly. Vero has to protect. Oh! I don't know if there's time. There is. Oh my.
After I strike, that's when they win.
Dissident says, all right, I'll get off the bomb. I'll make the kill. I'll defuse the spike. It's fine. It works. Vero still played an important role that round. I mean, there's no way the Dissident makes those kills, defuses that bomb on 30 HP. They received the heal. They moved at a pace required to get that defuse. And now that first round has been won by Post. Ooh, and Sprayonce has a Marshall mid. Okay. Ooh, the action is active. On A site, Vero. Whoa! Sees the team! Slower to at least dampen the effort. Oh no, Sprayonce. Marshall versus Headhunter. The Yoru fell off the ground. Fell off the map. Oh boy. Well, that's not something you see every day. And it's an opportunity where if you're on Post Esports, you say, we take those. What a snap and kill from Bray. Lovely job. And they've got chip damage on the Omen as well. Might just go in to make the kill. Doesn't see anyone else.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
but look at it. They're all underneath the chamber, out at mid. And
Tuck, tuck.
Vero does the rest.
Knife deployed.
For you.
And you know, I've criticized Bray for some jumpiness
They're so secure.
today, but I think map number 3 has been fantastic from them. They've played with the team more often. They've sprung on the attack at the right moments. And I don't know, I've just seen a lot of growth just within this singular match from Bray. There's playing the game, there's playing ranked, and then there's playing NECC with your team. And I think that these additional rounds that have been played by the Eagles tonight will really pave the way for a successful and more collaborative approach this season. I'm excited about it. Because, you know, we did have that flub earlier in this half of Bray and Mojo both standing in the smoke. Both had their flashes out. And neither of them flashed in time. Ooh. Nobody shot in time at mid, it seems. All those eliminations made. Vero leaving after the wall broken. Mojo has action on site. 2 flashes in the back pocket. Many on site. He hasn't been found!
1 enemy remaining.
Coy
It's mine. Now get it.
and cautious is Mojo as he sidesteps bullets and side swipes their faces off. Mojo back at it.
Need a drop.
Victory so
Time to
close
jump.
you can taste it. The Eagles lost in 18-6 OT. Were losing on split. Map 2 until they took the lead 11-10. Still had to drag it out in OT. This is why you never give up. That win could still be on the horizon. It could be hours later. It could take you the whole night. If you're willing to grind it out. Bray almost saw the light of day there. Instead saw nothing but light. Oh, Rolling Thunder as a counter immediately. Is the team ready for this? Hold on, Mojo's down. And it's immediately countered by the Waylay ultimate. No value found out of the Rolling Thunder. In
Last
fact,
player
it is
standing.
placed in the waste bin.
Flawless.
The dimensional fabric here is thin.
I still can't tell if Post are just extremely quick in their comms and their execution, or if some of these ultimates are being used just a little too springy. Nevertheless, I think the response out of Carleton, out of Carleton was really smart. Waylay using that ultimate as a counter to the Rolling Thunder stopped Post dead in their tracks. Oh. Well, this is a really interesting position for Mojo to be in. Flash, but doesn't care less. That TP is running out of time. Does he take it or not? I don't think he does. Oh, he does just in time. As Bray eliminated on the other side. The recon dart is there.
Right there.
The spike will be planted. Yeah, we'll find more value. This is a bloodbath here on the CT side. Paranoia. Out to play. Mojo out to play as well. And if it wasn't Mojo, it would have been the aftershock for that Yoru, that
Enemy
demise.
down.
Loser pup eliminated from heaven. Numbers advantage now for Post. This could be a huge round to put them on match point. But from behind, Chamber eliminates. Trade made by Mojo. 2v1 Hunter's Fury will come out. Wait, but they're missing the spike. Oh no. Oh, just defuse it. Just defuse it. You've got the defusal.
Shut up and let me work.
Mojo makes the kill. And I misspoke. The Hunter's Fury was on target. For some reason, I thought it was on the other side.
Match point.
So well done from that Sova, but even better job from Post Esports to get half on the spike. And well, I think for Dissident, you wouldn't rather have anyone else watching your back than Mojo. This is it. Post Esports. We made it. We made it to match point. Is this the round where it's all terminated? Where the end is nigh? Where the finish line is not just in sight, but it's grasped firmly by your Eagles? It very well could be. The spike is down. Waylay above Bray. Eliminated. Omen. No bullets left in the chamber and the rest of the team.
Portal closed.
In the meantime, gone.
Spike planted.
We've seen Mojo do it plenty of times. Does a tour de force get utilized? Where is this chamber? That TP could be used right behind Mojo. He's not going to watch it. sure it's a fake. The steps were heard. Mojo out and around the site. Running out of time. Flashes out to maybe buy some time to half this spike. Then the kills have to be made. He pops up the spike. He waits for the action. It's from Revy.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
What an effort from Bray at the beginning of the round. What I didn't expect was the rest of the team was already down for the count. Sometimes the weight on the shoulders for Mojo is too much. A player that had over 40 kills in map number 1, over 30 kills in map number 2, and now over 20 kills on map number 3. The burden has been lessened. Map after map, the team has gotten stronger together as we go. Will this round be as strong as it's needed? Not quite.
Don't get up.
It's an alright result if you concede
Spike
this
planted.
round. You've got the economy to buy up in the next. But Mojo doesn't want to make it that simple. As he shouldn't. Flash delivered.
Last player standing.
Loser pop, great timing on that swing.
Barrier
No.
Your duty is not over.
Ooh, okay.
Who killed me?
Very little time to make this round a reality.
Last player standing.
Mojo says, well, I have a life, so I might as well try. Does get a kill. The loser pop finds 4 to take us to the next.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
Multi-kill, I'm on a 3-minute delay, so I just read your message about you also thinking they missed the spike. I appreciate that. That is definitely a mistake on my own, but thank you. Anyways, the reason I was saying no on that res is just, I mean, you have so many rounds here for post. You can stack up those ultimates. You can stack up that economy. You can let it all unleash on one round. And, you know, post can still do that.
Well divided.
So Bray could have 0 or 5 people in front of him right now, and he has no idea. In fact, Vero's pretty convinced that they're on this side instead. Sagewell has been beaten up. Dissident hoping that that is the case, that everyone is on A, because he's gonna have a couple kills for himself. Only one. So traded out at mid. Bray. Watching his side ever so closely. Mojo. Doing the same. It's from the shadows. To strike paranoia. Fear in the eyes of post. Mojo delivers a TP on the B side. That is Bray down. That is B side free.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Methodically and carefully. These rounds have been taken.
Last player
By
standing.
Carleton. Waylay down, Omen not. Ooh, these rounds are ending 1v2, 1v3, but going so close to getting that final hoorah from post. Stuck in another save. Our post, and again, I have to say it. I hope they keep their ultimates. Mojo's the kind of guy to just use his ult anyway. We've seen it before. But no, they'll play numbers here instead. They tried this on their last save. It didn't work out so well. Ooh, it might work out nicely this time. There's no way. There's no chance. 1, 2, 3. Sheriff's in hand. Heads cleared.
I'll handle this.
One enemy remaining.
And the weapon upgrade paves the way for Dissident to get the kill. It's just the Yoru. It's just one more kill. A thrifty would be an immaculate way to win this match against Carleton College. Post-university suffered through the 18-16. They lost in the worst way. They brought it back in the split OT. They were dominant here on Abyss. And they'll end it dominantly as well. The aftershock, the rolling thunder, the kill made by Dissident. Eagles are your week 2 winners. Whew. Let's go, Eagles! Yes! Wow. Well, some Valorant matches end in an hour and 20 minutes. Others end after 3 hours. This was a doozy, but this was by far one of the most fun matches I've casted in Valorant. And don't worry, I've casted until the wee hours of the morning before. I've been here before. I did have 2 personal Twitch streams before this and now this, so it has been a long day, but I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Congratulations to Post Esports. What a win to kick off the revival of Post Valorant. I understand that the last time this team has played was back in April 2025, so it's been a year, basically, since the people have gotten some Eagles Valorant, and it's here in a big way. Listen, Mojo carried in terms of the kills, but this is no one-man show, not by a long stretch. Every player not only had their own hero moments, but came together in a true team fashion. Sprayonce, fantastic Asher work out there on Abyss. You have that decision-making ability to make the right calls that are necessary for the team. Vero, Battle Sage. What kind of Sage just valiantly goes out and gets those kills and even gets a couple clutches, I think, on Split. Lovely fragging on Split out of Vero, who's supposed to be one of those calm, cool, collected, stay in the back type controllers. Dissident and Bray, you guys have some growing to do, I think, in terms of that decision making as the initiator, but the way you paved Mojo's success tonight was fantastic. There's a lot of potential in Dissident's breach that we saw from map 3 to map 1 that I really want to see more of. Keep it up. And Bray has found themselves in 1v2, 1v3 situation, but kept a cool head nonetheless. I love those moves in Abyss, holding down the B site. I didn't love Dissident on Split's B site. I thought as Fade, they took a lot of fights that were a little unnecessary, if I have one critique, but I digress. You guys were awesome. Mojo put up legendary numbers tonight. Can't wait to see y'all do it again. Congrats on the dub. I've been PyroJ. I run my own Twitch stream on PyroJ_ where I play games like this. I'm an RLCS caster. I'm a Valorant caster. And I'm a caster for Post Esports. Couldn't be prouder to be that. I've rambled on enough. It's late enough. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow on the same channel for more Post Valorant. 8 p.m. Eastern sharp. I better see you there. Good night.